concrete walkway had to go, and this was the perfect time to add a little curb appeal. Jason, looks like you brought a little family affair here.
Yeah, I brought my mom and dad to help with this project.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. How do you guys know how to do this?
Well, back in Ohio, we had a landscape contracting business. Jack started it.
So what kind of projects did you do?
Well, we did walkways, patios, gardens. It was a landscape design build. So we've had a number of years of experience with this.
Excellent. And how did you guys get started here? What was your process?
Because we came in from Ohio, we did not have to do the excavating.
That was part of the deal. It was supposed to be done.
That is a big part of the deal, so that's great.
We got the gravel base down yesterday, and Jason compacted it this morning. And now we're getting the sand base laid down, and Judy's laying the brick.
Right, and I see you're laying the pavers in a bed of sand that's been screeded flat in between the rails. And you're following the existing curved shape of the walkway.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same shape, but now we're gonna have a herringbone pattern.
All right, so can I help?
Absolutely.
Show me what you're doing.
The first thing we need to do is we need to create a grid so that we can follow that and keep our lines straight, because herringbone is tricky to lay.
Laying pavers in a herringbone pattern does take a lot of precise measuring, especially when the path is curved. The pavers have to go in at a 45-degree angle according to the layout lines. Using a herringbone pattern also means pavers will need to be cut with a wet saw to finish the edge of each row. We'll work our way from one end to the other. Doug Rose has advised people on walkways like this for decades. Hey Doug, so let's talk about the pavers we're using here.
What we have here is a clay brick paver. We call them authentic clay brick pavers because they're made from clay and shale. They're designed for paving applications only. As you can see, there's this beveled edge and a spacer tab to allow for a sand joint and easy installation. So we're in northern New Jersey here. You get a lot of freeze thaw. These are laying in the ground and they would tend to normally absorb a lot of moisture, but these are very dense, low water absorption, actually immune to de-icing salt as well. So when you have to put down a snow melt.
Oh, fantastic, because that's a big deal here in this area of the country. So I have a question for you though. Let's talk about brick from a chimney, because a lot of these bricks came down from the house, and a lot of people say, well, why don't we just repurpose and reuse these? Why would you or why wouldn't you use these for a walkway?
That's a great question, Jen, because why not reuse a brick that's already here on site? It's really about the purpose of the brick and using the right material for the right application. As you can see, this was used probably in the chimney application, had mortar applied to it. Unfortunately, this is probably going to have a very high water absorption rate. It's probably not going to survive very well in the ground.
All right, so if they wanted to reuse these on the site, they could make a fire pit and back, or just anything vertical, make a little wall.
Absolutely. Interior applications, a rustic wine cellar.
Yeah, all right, fantastic.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.